We're at OpenArms Child Care Ministries. It's in a little town called La Mision. We're about 45 minutes south of San Diego. I was invited on a trip to go to an orphanage in Tecate when I was graduating college. And so I told my mom, yeah, I want to go practice my Spanish. I went on this trip to this orphanage and it was a life-changing trip. It changed my life forever.
The reason we built this place is because we wanted to do like a refuge where the kids can come in and then we can help out the families. And the reason why we do this is because we really want to keep the families together. That's our whole goal.
Right now there's 5,000 to 6,000 kids on the streets of Baja California because orphanages are jam-packed full and there's no daycares. And I just said there's got to be another answer than all these kids being dropped off in orphanages.
I grew up in an orphanage and I know how it feels to get dropped off in an orphanage.
We went to many different communities and everyone said the same thing. Basically every community in Mexico needs a daycare, but we really felt like La Mision was the place. And so we decided to purchase some property and start building a daycare.
4 years ago, we had nothing, and then this is our actually the 5th year we've been here in La Mision.
There was a point where we had $1. And people are like, really, is it just a metaphor? Like, do you have $1? And I'm like, there got to a point where we had $1. We didn't know if we were going to eat tomorrow. We didn't know if we were going to pay the bills. And we just said, you know what, God, you are the one who gave us this vision. You will provide all of our needs if this is your plan. And the next day, this guy came into town, American, was looking for somewhere to get involved in. We showed him the place. He wrote us a check. God has always provided. People have got involved.
We had groups that came from the U.S. We had a group from Washington. That's the farthest group. We have a group from Florida that's coming up tomorrow. And all those people kind of make it happen for us here on this daycare center. Well, the funny thing is that we didn't do any advertising because it's a small town, 6,000 people. So I mean, normally, everyone builds around here cinder block. I mean, we're pretty much the only ones that do framing and stuff. So I mean, everyone just kind of drove by here, walked by here, and they just kind of start that curiosity of, hey, what are they doing? So I mean, later on, the word just kind of starts spreading out that we're doing a no-cost daycare for these needy families in Mexico. And like I said, there's 6,000 people. The word just kind of boom goes out. We take the people that are with the most need in here because we don't want them to take kind of advantage of them. Hey, that's a free place. They give out food, they give out everything. So that's our number one thing, they have to be working, and we actually take the families with the most need. We'll take the single mom instead of the family. So, I mean, that's how we just kind of do it.
We also require them to come and volunteer a day. Clean the kitchen, help with the dishes, help with the meals, work in the baby room. So we do require things back from them. It's not just, oh, let me take. But we do want to be able to help them help their kids. And so as long as they're working, we will take care of their kids for free.
In a normal day, the daycare center opens up at 6:30 in the morning. We take the kids to school at 8:30, and then we pick them up at 12:30. And then they'll be back here, and then they eat lunch here, and then that's what we would provide for them. And after that, they just kind of do homework and stuff. They get a little bit of free time, and then they start doing Bible classes because that's really kind of important for us to do Bible classes. So we're starting doing that foundation on their lives.
Ever since we started the daycare, there's no kid been voluntarily dropped off at the orphanage in town. And so that is a huge accomplishment of that this daycare is working because people are able to go out and work, provide for their family, and keep their kids with them instead of leaving them forever. We would love to open up more child care facilities in Mexico. It just would really depend on staffing, finding another American couple to work down there.
That's our whole vision, and we know like God will provide the people and the financials to do it.
If it's in God's will, we're gonna do it. Most people, when they think of Mexico and want to come on a missions trip or a service project or a volunteer project, they think, oh, I want to go help an orphanage. And that's great. Orphanages are great because there is a need for that. But there's a percentage of kids that should not be in orphanages and should not be wandering the streets by themselves. A daycare system really is preventing all of that from happening. We have 30 kids on a waiting list. And so we are just needing more people to sponsor children for as little as $25 a month, more organizations to get involved, more churches to get involved, so we can take in 30 more kids or more if we need to. We are fully funded on individuals in the United States and mostly churches and some businesses. Most of our donations are as little as $25 a month. And if we can get a lot of those, we're able to take care of the kids. There's so many organizations out there that help people after the fact. Where are the people to help the kids before they get there? That's what we want to be. And that is our main goal, keeping a family together, one child at a time.